Making faceless educational videos is one of the best ways to make money today. These channels also earn substantial amounts of money. In this video, I'm going to show you a brand new way to make these videos super quickly. So hit the like button just below and let's go. To make these videos, we're going to use canva.com. It's a free tool that anyone can use. So just go to canva.com, get your account. After this, click on this button, create a design. For the dimensions, choose YouTube video, and we can go with this 1920 by 1080. And the reason why I love using Canva for this is because it's got everything that you can possibly need in one spot. For example, if you go into the video section over here and you search for ancient China, you will see that there are a ton of videos here that you can use, and you can use all of these videos in your educational video that you're creating for free. Same thing with photos. There are thousands and thousands of photos for every possible search term that you can create, and you can use these images in your video. And if you're not sure where to start, you can do your research on YouTube. For example, if you decided to create a documentary or an educational video about ancient China, just do that search on YouTube and then take a look at some of the videos to see what they talk about and what kind of content they've got and how they structure the videos. And the first step is to create a voiceover for your video. If you don't want to use your own voice, you can use 11 Labs. It's awesome and it creates super high quality voiceovers. To look through the voices, you can go into voices on the left hand side, then go into library, and it will give you thousands of voices that you can use. You can also use the filters here. So for example, if you wanted to filter by narrative and story voices, conversational, etc., you can do that just here at the top. You can choose also the different accents that are available. I'm going to go with English, British, which I think works well for documentaries. I found something that I'm happy with, but you can of course choose any voice you like. I'm going to use this one.
Being constantly connected has made it harder to stay connected with ourselves.
This sounds really good, and I think very good for a YouTube style documentary. So I'm going to click add on over here on the right. Then let's go into text to speech, type in the script that you'd like to be pronounced, and then you can choose this voice because we've just added it. So here we go, vibrant British male voice, and let's go generate speech. And let's see how it comes out.
China has a history that stretches back over 3,500 years.
This sounds really, really great to me, so I think we can go ahead and use this. We can download this using this button on the right hand side. Go ahead and upload this in the uploads area as an audio file. Then we can add the voiceover to our project. Now, first of all, I recommend to click this plus button a few times to create different slides. Each slide is basically going to be like a scene in your video. After that, we're going to take this voiceover and we're going to drop it over here. I'm going to position it a little bit further in our video. After this, we can start creation. So you can go to this first slide and click on duration so that you can control the duration of it. You can see it's 5 seconds right now, but you can change it if you click here at the top, and then let's make this 0.5 seconds. We're going to use this as an intro slide. So I will want to make this slide black to start with. So let's choose the color and then let's make it black. And I will show you how we're going to use this as a fade effect into the next scene. The next scene, we're going to click over here and you can see that it's also 5 seconds right now. So I'm going to actually make it 1 second long, and I'm going to put an image over here. So let's go on the left hand side into photos. I'm going to use a static image and I'm going to type in ancient China over here, and I'm going to grab a photo that looks good. So perhaps we can use this file over here. Let's just reposition it and drag it so that it covers the whole screen. So this is looking pretty awesome. But perhaps what I can do here is I can use BG remover over here, and I'm going to remove the background. And I'm going to actually overlay another image at the background, make it like a moving image. For this, I'm going to go here into the videos. I'm going to type in China sunset, and I'm going to use this image over here. I will show you how we're going to overlay one over another. So you can see that I've dragged and dropped this video over here, and I can actually click here to say layer, send to back. Now this is going to be shown behind our image, and it's going to add this kind of dramatic effect to it. So I'm just going to position it so that it looks awesome. So we've got like a static image on top of this video underneath it. And let's now just play it together so that you can see how it is. Okay, so this is looking really, really awesome and eye-catching, and I want about 1 second of this. So we're going to make this a little bit shorter. Okay, we're going to make 1 second out of this. Let's do something cool for the next slide. I just want like a couple of scenes to capture the viewers' attention. So I'm going to make this 1 second long as well over here. And now I'm going to use a video. I want some cool imagery of China just to really show its beauty. So perhaps something like this. And again, let's just make this 1 second long. I just want like a couple of scenes to flash to really capture the viewer's attention. Okay, so we've got this now. Then maybe let's add a map of China to kind of just zoom in, this zooming in type effect. So I'm going to drag this map of China just over here, and let's make this about 1.5 seconds long. Okay, so let's just preview how it kind of looks together. Okay, so now we're kind of flying into China. So this is looking really, really good to me as the opening sequence. And then let's get our first longer scene organized. So I'm going to go into videos once again. I found this video, which I think is really, really cool. So I'm just going to drag that over here, and I'm going to make it perhaps about 6 seconds long. And then I'm going to grab another video. So let's go to videos over here. Let's grab this. I just want something kind of that gives that ancient flavor of ancient China. Okay, so we've got our basic sequence over here. Now let's make it a little bit more interesting, and we're going to go into elements and we're going to search for camera overlay. So we can use these different overlays that we're given. So let's just drag and drop that over here as an element on top of our scene that we've got right now, like this. And this will just make it more interesting, but we will need to first adjust the transparency of it. So right now it's at 100, but to make it kind of cinematic and not too obvious, let's maybe set it to about 16. Let's do this with the next couple of slides as well. And you can play around with the different overlays that you can find here to make it more cinematic. And let me show you what we've got so far. So I'll just play from the very start. Okay, so this is just, we're laying down the basics. It's not super impressive yet, but we're going to add a few things that are still missing, which is transitions and sound effects. So for example, you can go into the elements now here and type in looking for your sound effects. The ones that I highly recommend are riser, whoosh, impact, or bass. These generally work very, very well with educational videos. So let's search for riser. Type that in, then go and into audio, and you will hear it. And you will see lots of riser style effects. So I can grab these riser effect and I can drag it under here. Then I can also grab a ticking type effect and I can slot it in between the slides, which generally works really, really well. Let's take this impact effect over here as well. Okay, so I've added a few sound effects over here, and let's now just add some transitions as well. For this, click on this outgoing slide and we can click add transition to add that transition. Play around with these and see which one works best for you. I'm going to add a few transitions. So I'm going to go with dissolve on this first one. With the second one, I'm going to add a transition as well. And we can perhaps choose this flow transition, which works okay. Maybe I'll just make it a little bit quicker, like about 0.3 seconds. Then this next slide over here, I'm going to add a transition as well. And let's make it a color wipe transition. Once again, we'll make it a little bit faster. Then next, let's add a transition here as well. And I'm going to make it match and move. Next, I'm going to add some music. So I like this audio. I think it sounds very fitting for this, and I'm going to add this just before the voice starts. So perhaps I want to add it just before, like over here roughly. And let's see it all together. Let's see how it's actually turned out.
China has a history that stretches back over 3,500 years. China has traditionally been regarded as a land of mystery. Only in the last 100 years, the secrets of ancient China have started to be uncovered.
I mean, I think this is captivating. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this. I think this is starting to sound really, really good. And mind you, this was a super quick job. I'm not even a professional editor. I'm just using basically the tools that Canva has given me. And as you get faster and you get more experience, you can actually make these much faster and much better. Now guys, in regards to monetization, these kind of documentaries, they get hundreds and hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions of views. I mean, look at this, 6.1 million views, 939,000 views. As long as you target the right keywords and you make it interesting and you make it captivating, you are very likely to get hundreds of thousands of views. Besides, it's actually super fun to make this. I actually really want to continue making this documentary now because I kind of just got into it and it's super cool. Don't forget that you can get access to my mastermind and community where I teach you how to make money with content on YouTube and other platforms. Just go to fastervideos.com and grab your access there. Now I'm going to play full screen the final result of what we've done together here today.
China has a history that stretches back over 3,500 years. China has traditionally been regarded as a land of mystery. Only in the last 100 years, the secrets of ancient China have started to be uncovered.
And if you guys thought this was cool, then smash the like button just below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and after this, you can go ahead and watch this video next. It will actually show you how you can find good keywords for these kind of videos and how you can rank those videos to get ongoing evergreen views. So you really need to go ahead and watch this video right now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.